Hey, good evening, West Michigan. I'm meteorologist Colin Rogers and testing out the new digital studio we have here. I know Will was messing around with it and he was able to really get things rolling. He was been teaching me, Keith, and Jeff as well. I know Keith's already been using it a little bit. Jeff used it earlier this afternoon. So now here I am. I'm testing it out. I'm going to start to get used to some things here in the digital studio, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of it in the coming days, and we hope to use it a lot more. So we hope you like it. If you have any suggestions, make sure to send them our way. But right now we are dealing with some light rain showers, some mist, some areas of fog that have really developed this evening, and that'll be the case as we head into the overnight hours. We have this pesky area of low pressure that's going to be bringing us some off and on rain showers tonight, throughout the day on Thursday, even into Friday morning as well. We're going to see some more lingering rain showers at times, and there may be just enough cold air for a few flakes to mix in, but I think this will primarily be a rain event. So let's look right here. Downtown Marshall, we are seeing a little bit of mist there, some wet roadways, lots of clouds around, and that's going to be a similar scene as we head into the overnight hours. So I'm going to pull up our satellite radar here and give you a better look at what we're looking at. So we're seeing some light rain showers, maybe some pockets of some moderate rain falling in portions of Kalamazoo County right now. And that'll continue to be the case as we head throughout the rest of the overnight hours. If I zoom out here, we'll notice this giant counterclockwise spin. I'm not sure if you're able to see my, my mouse or not, but we're going to see this area of low pressure that's centered over portions of Missouri and Illinois right now. We're getting this wraparound moisture. So we were in this dry slot yesterday, or earlier this morning, rather. We saw some sunshine, some drier weather, but things will start to change as that precipitation just off to our north and our east and portions of northern Michigan right now, that's going to start to slide further south, and that's going to bring us some off and on rain showers as we head throughout the overnight hours and Thursday as well. So pretty cool, pretty damp night and Thursday as well, and we'll see these off and on rain showers at times. Let's go ahead and pull up our hour by hour, and we can kind of time things out here. So we'll notice rain showers really start to messing with two computers. Still got to get used to this. Rain showers will kind of continue throughout the overnight hours. It's not going to be raining the entire night, but notice we'll hold on to lots of cloud cover. We'll see temperatures in the upper 30s and the low 40s, and we'll see some rain at times. So for the morning commute tomorrow morning, you're stepping out the door, you'll want to have that umbrella on standby. We will notice some rain showers falling across the region, and that will really continue as we head throughout the daytime hours of our Thursday. I think Futurecaster, hour by hour rather, really indicates that we're not going to see rain all day long. This is going to be off and on, but you'll still want to have that rain jacket umbrella on standby because it can be raining at any time of day throughout the day tomorrow, depending on where you're at. This will continue to be the case on Thursday night into Friday morning. Notice most of the precipitation really starts fizzling out, but we could still see a few lingering showers into Friday morning, and that will continue into the afternoon hours of Friday. But I think the majority of the rain will fall tonight and throughout the day on Thursday, and eventually Friday evening, we will start to dry up, and I think that'll set us up for a little better chance for some sunshine by Saturday. So some good timing there. The weekend coming up, we'll see a nice dry day on Saturday, but it will be a bit chilly. Corinne, good evening. I hope you're having a fantastic, wonderful Wednesday night. Thanks for joining along. But yeah, so Saturday, that's when we're going to see a better chance for some more sunshine. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. The last weekend of 2023. Can you believe it? I can't believe that this year is already going to come to an end. I always have trouble keeping up with the year, the first month or so, all throughout January. I'll probably end up writing 23 instead of 24 for a while, but eventually we'll get used to it. Good evening, Gwen. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good evening as well. But taking a look at the final weekend of 2023, this Saturday and Sunday, Sunday being New Year's Eve, we're going to see better chance for sunshine on Saturday. Notice temperatures will be a little cooler. We'll drop down into the low 40s for high temperatures, and we'll grow even colder on Sunday with high temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, and that'll come along with a little clipper system. Good evening, Corinne. Also, good evening, April. Hope you guys are having a great evening. Shannon as well. Yeah, a beautiful sunny day early this morning, especially the further west you got. Saw lots of sunshine. And unfortunately, we're not going to see too much more of it in the coming days. But Saturday, that'll be a nice day to get out and enjoy. That comes along with some cooler temperatures as well. As I'm showing you right now, Saturday, partly sunny skies. But there is a clipper system that'll arrive, and that'll arrive midday Sunday. There's still some discrepancy between models, whether it arrives in the morning, whether it arrives in the afternoon. I'll call it midday for now. But it will bring us some light snow showers. Notice that temperature, though, in the middle to upper 30s. We can get snow in the mid 30s, but I think that we could see some rain mixing in at when this clipper originally makes it to West Michigan. It'll start off at the lakeshore. They'll see the rain and snow showers at first, and then it will move in widespread to all of West Michigan during the afternoon hours of our Sunday, and that'll continue into the overnight hours. Now on Sunday night, that's when I think temperatures will drop into the upper 20s. That's when we'll have a little better chance of that snow sticking. But overall, this is just looking like a very minor event. If you see any snow accumulation at all, it's looking like we see a trace, maybe up to an inch in some spots. But it is something to keep in mind because I know it's New Year's Eve. A lot of people will be out celebrating. There are some outdoor events as well. I know Bronson Park will be busy on New Year's Eve. So just keep that in mind that we will see some light snow showers, maybe a few slick spots late at night. But I'm really thinking this will be a minor event, just some minor accumulation possible, if anything at all. Either way, though, we'll see some festive flakes falling New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. I know some people at least, have been itching for some more snow. The next chance will be Sunday night and Sunday afternoon through Monday morning as well. But once again, a very minor event. Do you happen to know if all the rain we have received this season so far, how many inches that would have been in the form of snow? So that's a good question. Typically, we go with a 10-to-1 ratio. So every inch of rain is roughly equivalent to about 10 inches of snow. That can vary a little bit. Sometimes when we have a really dry snow, we could actually see about 20 inches of snow from the equivalent to 1 inch of rain. But typically we go with a 10-to-1 ratio, so 10 inches of snow to 1 inch of rain. So, I mean, we've seen some good amount of rain. What was it, Monday night, we saw about a tenth to a quarter of an inch. So that would have been about, 1 to 4 inches of snow area wide. And we've seen a lot of these rain events. So yeah, if you go back and you look at how much rain we saw, every inch of rain is equivalent to about 10 inches of snow, give or take. So would have had a lot more snow if the temperatures would cooperate, but so far it's been mild. That's actually will lead me into another graphic I have here. This is going over the last 10 days, or 14 days rather, and you can see that we've seen all but one day in the last 2 weeks have been above average. In fact, Christmas Day, we were 25 degrees above average. Yesterday, we were 20 degrees average. Today, we were 15 degrees above average. This is very typical of an El Nino winter, where we have these above average temperatures and just a few of those cold snaps. That's what we saw last Monday and Tuesday. If you remember the lake effect snow event we had on Monday, that pile up on I-94. And Tuesday, we had some colder temperatures as well. But since then, we've really been mild temperatures, 40s, 50s for afternoon high temperatures. It was actually the first day in 4 days that we've seen a high temperature not reach 40 degree, or not reach 50 rather, this afternoon. And that cooling trend will continue in the coming days. And even though we're cooling down, we're still going to be above average. We're still going to see high temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. And our average high right now, at least in Kalamazoo, is 34. So when we look ahead at the next 10 days, we're still going to be dealing with temperatures in the 40s tomorrow and into Friday as well. It's not until the weekend, that's when we'll see highs in the upper 30s. By New Year's Day, I think that'll be our first day in quite a while that we see average temperatures. That's right at 34 degrees. But as we head into the first week of January as well, we'll be cooler than what we have been the last several days, but we look to stay right around, if not a little above average. So I'm not seeing a significant cold event in store. We could see some, little snow events here and there, but temperatures upper 30s, that's not really supportive of a good, healthy snow anytime soon. So we're going to be dealing with those above average temperatures at least for the next week or so. Gail, good evening out of Portage. Thank you for joining along. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday evening. Hope everyone watching is having a wonderful Wednesday evening. But real quickly, I'm going to show satellite and radar again because we do have some rain showers that we're going to be dealing with right now. We're seeing some rain moving through, scattered across West Michigan. Right now, some moderate rain is coming down in portions of Kalamazoo County, and that's moving into Van Buren County. The interesting thing about this event that we'll be dealing with tonight and tomorrow is typically we see rain or any weather coming from the west. Tonight and tomorrow, we're going to be seeing it come from the east and the northeast. So we're kind of having this wraparound flow from this area of low pressure. It's an unusual direction to see our weather come from, but that's going to be the case tonight and tomorrow morning. So this is all caused by a cutoff low. So a cutoff low is essentially this area of low pressure that got cut off from the jet stream. So I'm going to pull up our upper level pattern. And it really goes to show, notice well to our north in Canada, that's where most of our cold air is kind of locked in right now. But you'll notice this kind of blue blob here in the Midwest, and it's going to stay off to our south. So that's going to keep the cold air, or the coldest air from the system, off to our south. We're going to be chilly in West Michigan, but we're not going to be quite as cold as areas further south into Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee as well. That's where I think they could actually see a better chance at some snow mixing in. Ironically, we're going to be a little warmer. So this will primarily be a rain event, just some off and on rain showers throughout the overnight hours, Thursday into Friday as well. And we're not looking at heavy rain by any chance, but we will see around 1/4 inch for most areas. Here's the latest run, just came in. It's looking like between, 1/10 to 1/4 inch for most spots, but we could see some locally higher amounts. Some areas that could see maybe up to 1/2 inch. I don't think we see many areas making it over 1/2 inch, but most areas will see 1/4 inch of rain tonight through Friday morning. Greg Austin checking in from Harper Creek. Welcome, Greg. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday evening. It's a rainy Wednesday evening, but we're going to be locked into the clouds and dealing with some occasional showers through Friday. If you're just joining in, let's go ahead and take a look back at the weekend planner, the last weekend of 2023. That's when our next opportunity for some sunshine is, on Saturday. And then that clipper that I was talking about, that moves in Sunday. And that'll bring us just some very light snow showers, mainly Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and into Monday morning. It is New Year's Eve, so just keep that in mind. There may be a few slick spots on the roads on Sunday night, but I'm thinking most of us, if we see any accumulation at all, it would be very minor. So this is accumulation's not looking very impressive for Sunday, but that's the next chance of snow. And I'm not really seeing anything in the next 7 to 10 days after that. Or I should say the next 7 to 10 days, the only chance of snow I'm looking at is New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So it's been a slow start to December. I know meteorologist Will Haney just did a piece today. He did a story about just how warm our December has been here in West Michigan. So go ahead and check that out. If you missed it on the 5 and 6 p.m. news, he has a web story posted online. It's a pretty good story there, and it has to deal with how plants are affected, how vegetation is affected by these warmer than average temperatures. So make sure to go check out that web story if you haven't already. With that cool down on the way, temperatures in the upper 30s, our average high is 34 right now. So we're still going to be a bit above average. And what I think is interesting too is I was just looking at low temperatures that we recorded in December, and we've only had one low temperature so far this month that's made it below average. Our low right now is 22 degrees. It kind of hovers in the mid to lower 20s all throughout December. There was only one time that we saw in December a low temperature below average. We've seen many nights with lows in the upper 30s, low 40s. That's what we're going to experience once again tonight. So it's been a strange December, but once again, El Nino will kind of bring that. So it'll bring those warmer than average temperatures both during the day and at night as well. Mike R. Kelly in 15 seconds. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at. Off and on rain showers tonight, tomorrow, into the day on Friday. Weak clipper system will bring a few light snow showers on Sunday and Monday. Little to no accumulation is expected. And yeah, we're going to hold on to some cooler temperatures than what we experienced the last few days, but certainly nothing below average. If anything, we're just a little closer to where we're supposed to be. But I'm going to get my show ready, get all my graphics in order for the 10 o'clock and the 11 p.m. Make sure to tune in and catch me 10 o'clock on the CW and 11 p.m. right here on News Channel 3. Hey, have a wonderful Wednesday evening, everyone. Stay safe out there.